If you are in 20s, 30s or 40s, or you have any family member with diabetes, blood pressure, cholesterol or heart issues, you must start eating these food items right away. You may ask why? Because these food items can clean your blood vessels and prevent heart attacks. Coming up, 10 superfoods which have amazing property of healing your heart and preventing blockages in future. Welcome to your channel, My Expert Doctor. I am Dr. Shalini Singh Salunke, your consultant physician. Cardiovascular diseases are leading cause of death globally. In 2020, only around 18 million people died of heart attacks or cardiovascular disease, which represent around 30% of overall deaths. This means every 1 out of 3 deaths were due to heart attack or heart-related diseases. Earlier, we used to say that heart diseases are age-related problems, that is more than 70 years of age, 80 years of age. Nowadays, we are seeing people in their 40s, 50s also getting heart attack. Just look around yourself and see whether you know someone who is in his 40s and already had a heart attack. I'm sure you would find one. But even if you don't know anyone like that, I'm sure you must have heard about the concept of young heart attacks either in the news channel or YouTube videos. That means age is not a factor anymore. Even if you are in your 30s, you have a risk of getting heart attack. So you must start taking precautionary steps at the earliest. The easiest way is to add food items in your daily routine which have scientifically proven effectiveness against heart blockage or heart attacks. So in today's video, we are going to explore 10 superfoods which can keep your heart healthy, prevent blockages and heart attack in future. We'll also be understanding in what quantity you must take it and what are the actual ways of taking it to get the maximum benefits. So stay tuned. First of all, let's understand in simple ways what causes heart attack. It happens because of blockage in the blood vessel supplying heart. Inner wall of the blood vessels of heart gets damaged due to regular inflammation-oxidation process. This causes endothelial dysfunction. It attracts cholesterol and platelets, calcium, which combines and form a plaque. This plaque keeps growing in size and narrows the lumen on the blood vessel. Blood flow to heart keeps slowing and thinning. After years, it reaches a critical state when more than 75% of the lumen is blocked. Now, whenever the demand of blood increases, like during exercise, climbing stairs, emotional peaks, supply reduces significantly due to the blockage. This leads to angina or chest pain, which recovers after some rest. If the plaque formation continues, this demand-supply gap may lead to heart attack or myocardial infarction. In most of the cases, plaque formation starts in early 30s, which gradually keeps increasing if we live an unhealthy lifestyle. But if we improve our behavior like healthy food, physical activity, no smoking, adequate stress management, we can prevent this plaque from blocking our heart vessels and hence heart attack. Now let's talk about some food items which prevent heart blockages. Number 1, beans. Department of Nutrition at Harvard School of Public Health found out that consumption of just 1 serving of beans per day is associated with a 38% low risk of heart attack. This heart-healthy effect of beans is because of its property to reduce the bad cholesterol called LDL, by reducing the blood pressure due to increased vessel elasticity and dilatation. Folate present in the beans reduce levels of homocysteine, which is known to cause heart attacks and strokes. Phytochemicals like polyphenol, terpenoids, and anthocyanin reduces inflammation and oxidative stress and prevent plaque formation in blood vessels. How much you should eat? 1/3 to half cup of dry beans per day, 4 to 5 days a week can help decrease the risk of cardiovascular diseases. One important tip, to avoid bloating due to beans, soak them overnight, discard the water the next day before cooking, or add carbonated herbs or spices such as grounded fennel, cumin, ginger and bay while cooking. Now moving on to number 2, onion. The organosulfur compounds in onion has shown tremendous anti-inflammatory and antithrombotic activity, which means they prevent clogging of the arteries, thereby reducing the risk of blood clots associated with heart disease and stroke. Studies suggest that for heart healthy benefits of onion, 1 to 2 onions a day, 7 days a week is enough. You can consume more if you want. You can either eat it raw or cooked. Moving on to 3rd, spices. Spices not only add flavors to food but also make them healthier. Scientific studies have shown heart-healthy benefits of 3 main spices used commonly in Indian cuisine. First is turmeric with black pepper. It reduces LDL or bad cholesterol and inflammation in our body. 1.5 teaspoon or 1.5 teaspoon a day is sufficient. Second is cinnamon. It decreases blood sugar, total and LDL cholesterol, and triglyceride. Half teaspoons a day is good. You can add cinnamon powder in your oats, salads, curries, or drink cinnamon tea if you want. Third is chili powder. It helps in portion control, it reduces bad cholesterol, it increases good cholesterol, also promotes fat burning. 1/8 to half teaspoon a day is sufficient. So I hope you are liking this video. If yes, then show us your support, your love by giving us a thumbs up. And also, if you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please do subscribe the channel today itself. Also hit the bell icon so that you can get the notifications of our upcoming videos. Now moving on to the fourth food item, flaxseed. Its alpha-linoleic acid directly improves heart function, it lowers blood pressure, improves LDL cholesterol or bad cholesterol, and also lowers blood sugar, thereby controlling diabetes, thereby controlling heart attack issues. Used as whole or crushed or in powdered form, you will get benefits of flaxseed in any ways. Now moving on to the fifth superfood, garlic. The studies point to the fact that garlic reduces cholesterol, inhibits platelet aggregation, reduces blood pressure, increases antioxidant status to keep your heart arteries clean and open. Blood thinning compounds like polysulfides present in garlic also dilate the blood vessels. One key point here is to crush it and let it sit for 10 minutes and never heat garlic, else all its good property will be gone. 1 clove a day is good enough. Moving on to the sixth superfood, tomatoes. Tomatoes have two key nutrients that have been big impact on heart health, lycopene and potassium. Lycopene is a chemical that gives the tomato its red color and is also a powerful antioxidant, a type of substance that helps keep cells from becoming damaged. Some researchers have shown that lycopene may lower bad cholesterol or LDL and keep blood from clotting, which lowers stroke risk. Potassium is a mineral that helps lower blood pressure by taking some of the sodium out of your body and by relaxing the walls of blood vessels. The consumption of more than 7 servings per week of tomato-based products have been associated with a 30% reduction in the relative risk of cardiovascular diseases. So cook it up as soup or chutney or add it to your grilled sandwich or curry and eat it, or just drink a glass of fresh tomato juice. It's up to you. Moving on to the 7 superfoods, nuts. Researchers have found out that nuts reduces inflammation, decreases risk of blood clots, lower the risk of high blood pressure, lowers unhealthy cholesterol, and keeps the heart artery healthy. These are because of the omega-3 fatty acids, plant sterols, and L-arginine present in nuts. You can choose any nuts, but almonds, walnuts, macadamia nuts, or pecan are better. 4 to 6 handfuls of nuts per week are sufficient. Now moving on to the 8th superfood, berries and citrus fruit. The antioxidants and flavonoids present in berries and citrus fruits prevent oxidation, inflammation, thereby endothelial damage of the blood vessels. Vitamin C, folate and potassium helps in reducing homocysteine level and improving pumping of heart, and also lowers blood pressure and cholesterol. This way they prevent heart blockage. 1 citrus fruit or 1 cup of berries 4 to 5 days a week is sufficient for its amazing, delicious, heart-healthy effects. Moving on to the 9th superfood, green tea. Studies have shown that consuming 2 to 3 cups of green tea have reduced the risk of heart attacks by more than 25%. This effect is mainly because of the catechin compound, which boosts up the metabolism, lowers bad cholesterol, and prevent oxidation-induced endothelial damage. So make a habit of drinking green tea 2 hours after meals at least 1 to 2 times a day. It has very low caffeine, so you can drink it at night as well. Now the 10th and the last superfood is avocados. A long-term study finds out that eating at least 2 servings per week lowers the heart attack risk by 21%. So these were 10 amazing superfoods which are going to keep your heart healthy and prevent heart attacks. But it will work only when you avoid 2 main culprits of heart attack. Number 1, processed food or junk food. Number 2, physical inactivity. The first problem you can solve very easily by following simple rule of 6:1. That is 6 days of healthy eating, 1 day of junk food eating is allowed. The second problem can be solved by doing 30 minutes of moderate level activity at least 4 to 5 days a week and not sitting at one place for more than 30 minutes. So that's all from my end. Let's see each other some other day with some other interesting health related video. Till then, keep your heart healthy. Bye.